On this episode of Airtel Touching Lives, we travel to Riasi in the Ashanti region to meet a man with a passion for education.
He wants to do more, but his funds are limited.
The team also travels to Adansi, a remote community in the western region, to see how one of the local clinics copes with its many challenges.
We are serving about 3,000 people, and it's about 4 communities around Adansi.
Touching lives, making a difference, show the world that you care, helping out one another, we can all make a change. Reach out, touch somebody, put a smile on their face, helping out one another, we can all make a change. Touching lives, making a difference. Touching lives, making a difference.
Welcome to a brand new week and a brand new episode of Airtel Touching Lives. As usual on the program, we'll bring you moments of life-changing experiences and an opportunity for you to know how you can also be an element of change in your community. First up, AC fills us in from Riasi in the Ashanti region.
How often have we pretended not to have seen or heard a homeless person asking for a few pesos to buy water? How many times have we turned a blind eye to others who desperately need help because we want a new pair of shoes or the latest fashion? Omega has a lot to teach us about vanity and what it means to be truly selfless.
Riasi is a small town in the Ashanti region. Education in this community is held very high, and as much as possible, both parents and children share in the responsibility of seeing that the children are well educated. For a low-level community, the town can boast of at least 8 primary schools and 1 senior high school.
Primary school. I will be a Moasi mountain.
As it's no more, to say.
I'm not a Moasi time one day, a more than Kakra. So you can cancel one time, junior Juma, and as to be a Johnny de Buapa, the Moniska, be another more Johnny.
A Banzana wish you Omega.
Meti Omega once more radio, so I will enjoy FM. A more report about where a friend teacher kumi. No, only Mamma Meti Omega once and pa. It's a few on me, imagine say, Mary, sir, when Bacquer for no began. Timmy Quay, because say a teacher need be a physically challenge. And a school for a more emphasis on papa who are Jamona or Muni Bino. Our Munima take a crown. Our Munyam more football. Or schools no more easy or Marco. So, Cocrano Dawson, before Munina, a Jumina, say, or Bebo more decision. And then no one, Minamswa, with the whom make a year. Until my district a crowd is from New York. I can.
Elvis Efrifa, aka Omega, lost his mother at a very young age. Omega had a dream where his mother told him that she wanted him educated. He went to the Catholic Church and asked for assistance, which he got. To help pay his school fees, he also worked as a shoeshine boy in Accra. Impressively, Omega has managed to educate himself and now is a qualified teacher.
My name is Efrifa Cletus Elvis. They call me Omega.
Who are you supporting now?
Now, I'm supporting students at all levels. If I say at all levels, what I mean is from class 1 to university level. So in all, we have about 98 students now, and I'm staying with one in my house.
And what be Omega de Bois?
Me pacho mi honi se oye madam fo. Nti time a wo hu me a na ma wo memu mi no no. Wo hu me se sebe me mobo me ma mi ni bi me papa so wawu. Nti e wo se otimi fa na wo boa me se wo be hwa akwala ni bi.
Se oboa ono se na wo fili.
Eye me ni gi se me mentimi anko school na wa fa me ba ne se wo hwe wo mama me ya mo mako school. Nti ana ma me ni je ne life. So boa nipa se moblo woni mu. Nti oboa me se obehwa akwala na mana ko school. Sa akwala ne school kula ni hia me. So on a beshe me dachi.
Tell me about what he's doing with the kids.
For the kids, he's doing many things. He's sponsoring them through their education, buying them uniforms, paying their PTA dues, buying them exercise books and other things.
What are his challenges?
It's very difficult for him to get time to go to the children, and money too, money problems.
He wants to do more, but his funds are limited, so he cannot expand what he has to do. So I can say his biggest challenge is financing.
I understand you got a loan from the bank to get a taxi.
Yeah, I got a loan from my bank to buy a taxi because I know genuinely that the taxi will by all means bring me either 15 cedis or 20 cedis daily, so that I can get something to earn and also to use it to sponsor my children. That's why I borrowed from the bank.
Is this an NGO of sorts?
No, it's not an NGO because it's not registered yet. And I was trying to register it so that it becomes an NGO, but I don't have the fund to register it because varying the two about registering and also sponsoring the children, I decided to sponsor the children and leave the registration.
It's multiplication or it's multiplying, and it crosses the equal sign. It becomes division. It becomes what? Division.
Jenna can't come and see how born did say one.
Dear Kama Kuma, inti a me kase ye mo omega ne say omega yo bia or train no ye adwuma o kase obeya obeye na me giri say enam sunyadi hu nti a ofa mu nti wa na adwe say oma enkora so a omudi yachi e me fa saa o yaw ni ti me giri say omega nyamwa pa free baby e ka de ode di kakra wa start ya ho a ebe ma na adwuma som no awie ye amomman.
What kind of help would you need?
I need so many help. First one, I want to register it so that it becomes an NGO. I want help to raise the fund because I provide them with uniforms, bags, school fees, and sometimes it goes beyond educational needs, health insurance, because those who are the orphans in my foundation, when they are sick, the teachers will just call me that the child that you brought to school is sick. So I have to do something. So sometimes I have to register them, the health insurance. I have to pay for their health insurance. And also I have to give them food. In the evening, I have to visit them and see how they are doing.
Bema a school for bebre enya ako school aduachi ebi betima be ministers ebi betima be president, nurses, doctors bebre ewa wiamoase kuro ne so nti say ebi betima be boa wiamoase ebi be teacherfo o mbi betimi enya saa suadu hu omega enya e de aboa enkra a mo so edi wo mo achi no amebama wiamoase atumpon mama ebi aka asantema ne Ghana man nyina.
It takes much less to change the world than you think. Every day is an opportunity to put heart, intellect, and soul into doing something good for others. A little here and a little there. Omega is doing it. In mine, Airtel is proud of you.
Touching lives. Oh, hello there. Woo. I gotta make a change. I can smile on by myself, but it won't mean nothing if I don't put a smile on someone else. So I'm gonna smile with you. So make your change today. Oh yeah, I'm gonna smile with you. So make your change today.
Actions and emotions are contagious. Within us is the potential to transform lives through our actions and attitudes. Make your change with Airtel.
Touching lives.
Generosity is giving more than you can, and pride is taking less than you need. Omega's story is a clear illustration of this saying. He deserves a massive round of applause. Please join me in applauding Omega. Omega, welcome to Airtel Touching Lives.
Thank you.
And Betha as well. How do you get by? I mean, on your salary, having all these children to support and yourself also to take care of. How do you do it?
The thing is, I try to limit things that I'm supposed to buy as a teacher in order to get surplus of my salary to help the children. And for that matter, I don't spend much on myself. My focus is on the children.
So in your quiet moments when you reflect about your own future and think about the property you would like to own, perhaps settle down into marriage, when do you see that happening?
Last time I was talking to my friend and I told him if I did not do such a thing, my conscience always attacks me to just sponsor them. So it's an inborn character. So I don't think of my future, but I'm thinking of the future of the children.
I mean, talking about sacrifice and altruism, I think you typify that. Here you are thinking about 90-something children, and your own future is secondary. Amazing. Omega, Airtel Touching Lives wants me to relay this piece of information to you, that they are providing you with scholastic materials for all the children under your care. So now they'll have the best of materials to study with. Airtel Touching Lives is also going to register your agency, so you have no problems at all with the legalities involved in your affairs. We are taking on the full cost of that. And it doesn't end there. Airtel Touching Lives would also be giving you a business which would ensure that you get the funds that you need to continue sponsoring these children, paying for their bills, and helping with their upkeep. And it's all coming from Airtel Touching Lives. So you have what it takes right now to go on touching more lives with your kind efforts. Tell me, how do you feel about what Airtel Touching Lives is doing for you?
I feel great and I feel proud. In fact, I'm overwhelmed. I never expected to hear such an information.
Well, I'm sure the children also appreciate it. All the efforts you've put into helping them. And Mother Ghana also is very proud of you, Omega. And also, let's give some props to the man who made all this possible. That is Desmond, who nominated us. He's in the audience. Desmond, we salute. The community clinic in Adansi takes AC all the way to the Western region. We'll be back after this break.
Touching lives. Oh, hello there. Woo. I gotta make a change. I can smile all by myself, but it won't mean nothing if I don't put a smile on someone else. So I'm gonna smile with you. So make your change today. Oh yeah, I'm gonna smile with you. So make your change today.
Actions and emotions are contagious. Within us is the potential to transform lives through our actions and attitudes. Make your change with Airtel.
Touching lives.
Welcome back to Airtel Touching Lives. The community clinic in Adansi takes AC all the way to the Western region. Let's take a look.
They have no electricity, no water, no good roads, and no transportation. How the Adansi Community Clinic manages to take care of the people of Adansi is simply a wonder. We will learn about the poor conditions under which patients are treated, the deplorable conditions under which mothers deliver their babies, and see the immeasurable tolerance of the nurses who give their all to meet the health needs of the people.
Despite their difficulties, the people of Adansi are hardworking and very generous. Like a family, the people work together to support each other.
I'm a nurse at Adansi Community Clinic, and I was posted here 2 years ago. And we have about 8 staffs here working with them at Adansi Community Clinic.
How many people does the clinic service?
We are serving about 3,000 people, and it's about 4 communities around Adansi.
That's a lot of people, considering you only have 9 members of staff.
Yes.
Must be challenging.
Yes.
What are the other challenges that you face?
There are no electricity, there are no water, no transportation. In terms of water problem, we only rely on a stream over here. And this is what the clinic and the whole community rely on. In terms of electricity, there are no electricity in the community. And because there is no lights at the clinic. But the district was able to provide us with a solar panels for about 2 years ago now. But the panels and the batteries are weak. So during the night cases, we have to use either torchlight with battery. The community doesn't have any transportation aspect because the roads are bad. So we normally walk about 3-4 kilometers to our outreach point with our vaccine carriers, with our books, with our drugs and other things. At times we walk through the forest. At times you refer a patient and the patient will not reach at the referral center. The person may die because of the road.
What about the vaccines? How do you take care of them?
For the vaccines, we have a gas fridge here. But at times when the gas finished, the vaccines have to go waste. You have to throw everything away.
Are you able to give quality service to the people?
Because of those things, we cannot provide good services, good health services to the people. Because we lack those social amenities over here.
What do you do at the clinic?
I'm a community health nurse.
What's it like, Denise?
It's interesting, but sometimes difficult. Because we don't get the things needed to help us do our work effectively.
There's no water. We don't have water for delivery. Because the water is not enough, it's not in abundance, I manage it. So if I'm supposed to use about 2 buckets, I have to use about 1/4 of the bucket to render the service. And also light is very, very important because most of the deliveries come at dawn and in the evening.